movies. Mutilation, decapitation, torture. Does that sound entertaining? More blood than a blood bank. Have we got your attention?
Welcome back, terrestrials. In this episode, we're doing the original 1984 Toxic Avenger. Now, at this point, I assume the new Toxic Avenger has already been out and published. And we've already, you've already watched that review. So
Right.
we wanted to come back and talk about the original, the starting point.
Yes.
And we'll hop into it like usual. Jerry, what do you grade this movie?
All right. I gave a B plus to the remake Toxie, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one just a straight B.
Okay. All right.
I came into the discussion where I was like, the original Toxic Avenger is like the OG and it's really good and shit. Fucking, I love it. I love it. I love it. But I think that remake's got a little bit on it. So
Well, yeah. I mean, all right. So for my grade, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
gave
go
it an
probably.
A. You gave the
Yeah,
remake an A.
yeah, because I stand by that.
Yes.
I think I'm going to give this one a straight B as
Mhm.
well. But I think it's important, as usual, that as is tradition, you got to realize that this movie walked so the new one can run.
Correct.
So, though that movie, the new one, happens to be a little bit better than this one, you have to thank this one for being able to, for
Yeah.
originating it and giving the other one the ability to do it.
Right.
Um, I I I like this movie a lot.
Yeah, so do
The
I.
thing the thing the thing about this one is like okay, so like not to get too comparison-y because I know we're supposed to be reviewing this one, but it's going to happen.
It's
So
gonna happen
yeah.
because we just
Um
watched the
right.
remake, and that's
Exactly.
basically where the conversation probably will end up going.
Yeah.
Is like, oh, I like how the remake did this, but the original did this
Right.
better,
Right.
kind of. So just go
Um
with it.
yeah, okay. So this one feels very there's a lack of substance to this one.
Mm,
The like it's very because these characters are so outlandish, not just like the bad guy, the ninja bad guys or whatever, or cigar face or anything like that.
right,
Just the meathead and his girlfriend are so outlandish that it takes away from the whole like jock picking on the nerd, causing this accident, causing, like
right.
it kind of takes away from it, but that's also trauma. Like that's what
That's trauma.
it wasn't by accident. Lloyd did this on purpose, and I totally get that, and that's totally fine.
You're right.
But in the new one, they make you connected to this character a lot more, and the silly acting in this one takes you away from it. So when uh what's his name? Marvin or
Melvin.
Alvin? Melvin. When he falls into the goo, the toxic waste, I'm just like, okay. Like,
Like, yeah, we knew that was gonna
yeah, like,
happen.
okay,
Fucking
well, he has to get Toxic Avenger somehow. But
right,
like when Dinklage, when you see him at the at the at the dinner table talking to Kevin Bacon, and Kevin's like, let's do something about that. And then you see that they don't care and they're gonna fuck him over and stuff.
right,
You kind of go, oh man, come on, dude, what the fuck? And then, obviously again, he has to become Toxic Avenger somehow, so they throw him in the toxic
right.
waste, whatever. But you have more of a connection to Dinklage than you do the guy that plays Melvin in this one.
Right, right.
Uh,
They give more purpose in the remake on like why he would be going after this instead of just like a prank that got out of hand. They
right,
didn't
right.
know that that toxic waste was gonna, they were just
Yeah,
gonna, like pick on him and then,
yeah.
like, oh, he's in a
Embarrass him.
pink tutu and he's gonna kiss a sheep and
Yeah,
shit. And then fucking just things got out of hand and stuff.
yeah,
Fucking,
yeah.
um, but in the remake, yes, there are more strings on why he would, because he was forcibly thrown into the
Right,
toxic waste
right,
dump, kind of, and it makes better for revenge. I think the story they use in the original is he senses like evil and he goes
Yeah.
after, evil. I mean, at one
Yeah,
part
they
in
make
the
him very much like a superhero.
right, exactly. I
The
mean,
spidey senses are going
he
off.
kills that one old lady and stuff at the laundry mat, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm going out of my mind. I'm just killing random people." And it's like, "Oh no, she was part of like a huge drug ring or
Yeah.
something. I don't
Yeah.
remember." But um that's kind of like a reasoning why, like instead of
Yeah.
like so I will say I like in the original, I like the transformation of Melvin in the bathtub.
Absolutely.
I
Fantastic.
think they missed that in like I like the visuals of Peter Dinklage turning into the Toxic Avenger,
Yeah.
but I like how this where he's like in the bathtub and he's like scratching his skin and
Yeah.
the
Pus
boils are
bubbles.
like
Yeah.
like popping and shit and like I like those
Yeah.
like
For sure.
little moments in
Yeah.
this. I will say like I like also like the reveal of Toxie in
Yeah.
this where he kills like the gang of bad guys or something in
Well, he
this.
beats them up. He doesn't kill them, but
Eh,
you
eh,
definitely see, well, they come back later, so he didn't kill them.
yeah.
But you see his
It's like it's the
back.
same five guys each time and
Well, yeah,
shit,
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
because Lloyd Kaufman could only afford, you know, these
Uh,
five dudes and shit.
yeah, I mean they do the same thing in the new one too. They stick to the
Yeah.
same bad guys, just keep coming back. But yeah, you his reveal in this is good. Like you see him fighting, but only from the back.
Right.
So the face reveal is just you're lingering on that face reveal until the last second when he's, helping the cop.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, I mean,
But then
he
like
does look like a unmasked Jason though.
yeah. It looks, for the time, hey, I guess that's what they were gonna do and shit. Fucking, it looks
I
better
mean, it
than
works.
any other of the Toxic Avenger movies, where it literally looks like a Halloween mask on him and
It is a
shit.
Halloween mask
Yeah.
at that point.
This one actually looks like makeup.
Yeah.
Um, I guess the biggest like downfall of this that I hate about this movie is the fucking like when they shoot the dog and shit, and it's just like, oh god damn it, no! Why do they got to make it so gruesome and shit? Fuck, like,
I
hey,
mean, I think there's a little bit more to it than that being the worst part of the movie. It could be that everybody's dropping the N-word,
it's the
like,
'80s, man.
yeah, yeah, of
Fucking
course. Yeah, it was totally
yeah,
fine. It was allowed
it's
back
like
then.
holy shit, fucking
But
you can do that.
there's that whole thing. I was just like, ooh,
Ooh, yeah.
Lloyd,
And
I
then they
didn't
run
remember
over a
this.
child's
Yeah,
head and
yeah, exactly. Like, and yeah, the fucking again, the overtop bad guy bully that wants to hit people with the car and then
Bozo.
Bozo that advertises it on the side of his car. Like, yeah, I killed this. Like, you God, dude,
Right.
ugh, it's
That
so weird.
that
But
restaurant, every time I see that, I was like, I know that restaurant. I've never been there in real life, but like just a restaurant that like serves everything. Like, yeah, they got tacos and we got burritos and shit and fucking like,
it's
but it
Super
looks like
Rico.
yeah,
Super Rico does that. They
yeah.
serve everything. Uh, but that was actually number one on my notes list was the taco place with ninja weapons on the wall.
Yeah.
Like what what, what? Like what happened? Where did this idea come from?
He I got weapons and shit, fucking. But
If
I do
I
like
ever get the opportunity to open a restaurant, I'm putting ninja shit on the
ninja shit.
weapons
Yeah,
and
fucking.
then doing nothing Asian with the restaurant
Yeah.
at all.
Jacob's fucking egg roll and taco extravaganza and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, but I do like also like yeah, some of the kills in this are kind of like, okay, I get it, but he does have like some kind of unique ways of killing them, like I don't think you would die from being like milkshaked to death.
Maybe. I mean, it depends on if
I think it would just hurt and shit.
it would
Fucking
hurt, but if he got your brain, then
yeah,
maybe.
maybe, you know.
Or if he touched the spinal cord from the through the back of your throat, then maybe.
Right.
But
Um, but yeah, there are just like those moments and stuff, you know, but I think this evolves in the 80s genre because it's just violence and boobies. And that's the big like there's a beast, there's blood, and there's boobies and
yeah,
stuff in this. And that's what really makes it fun of a movie like
I
when we're
mean,
watching it.
I think I think something that I found like really silly goes back to the taco place. Like, why are all these people ninjas? Like, why are these just random henchmen ninjas? That know everybody know damn well they don't know no karate, but they're sitting over there trying to like grab swords off the wall and shit. And it's just
Right.
like, what? Come on, man! Like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Put it
And
back. Like,
overacting like when he was getting like he's like it's a little baby and he's like
yeah,
holding the gun and stuff and it's just like hey man just calm down, we're just robbing the place, we're not
yeah,
here for like
yeah,
like massacre, no, you know. um and then also if you ever watch a trauma movie, uh I think Lloyd Kaufman loves the like cartoon scare
yeah,
where like somebody's sitting there with eyes crossed going ha ha ha,
yeah, yeah,
you know, and it's like every fucking like
yeah.
innocent like person that's scared, that's fear, that's fear, you know, that
It's all just over the top, man.
yeah, like where it has to like I can just see Lloyd Kaufman going no you're doing it all fucking wrong, this
Yeah,
is
exactly. It is so exactly Lloyd's vision.
right.
Because if you watch interviews with him, he is over the top. He wears wigs in interviews and shit. Like he is a little weirdo himself.
Yeah,
So he brings that to the movies, which if you get it, you get it
right,
and you can love it. But if you don't, it's such a turnoff. And I am 80% get it and 20% turn off by it.
right.
Like to when I like obviously the first Toxic Avenger, yes. Class of Nukem High, it's like yeah, it's good, but also like goddamn, like tone it down. Like not all of your characters need to have face, not all your bad guys need to have face paint and like bully children and shit. You know what I mean? Like not every movie needs that. So do something different instead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think obviously the blind girl in this movie is hilarious. She's adorable. She's obviously not blind, but she's probably one of my favorite characters
Yeah.
because she's just they play her innocence up so well that it's believable. Like you believe in this character of like she's going to love him
Hmm.
genuinely
Hmm.
and all this stuff. So I really enjoyed her character in this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
Um
that's another. It's like the side, like the background people in this. Like, I mean, there's not like many people that I remember, but I mean, you know, the like the aerobics dancer, you know, because everything takes place at that goddamn gym
yeah.
in this movie. Fucking, but like there's the aerobic dancer that they put a snake down and he doesn't realize until it's too late because it's a bit, get it?
Yeah.
That all have like these like side roles to the like keep thinking is the one girl who's like, you said you were taking me to the David Bowie concert. That's not David Bowie and shit.
Um the I think like so there's like the beginning of the movie where the camera is moving through the gym
Yeah.
and everybody's working out. And then there's when Toxie comes back and the camera is following him through the gym. It's
Yes.
very clearly the exact same shot, except in one, Lloyd said, everybody work out and talk and look like they're having fun. and now everybody be scared.
Scared, yeah.
Like,
Until you
because
see the camera look at you and then be
yeah,
scared and shit.
yeah.
And
And
uh
yeah, because like the same people are wearing the exact same clothes,
mhm.
like they're all in the exact same spots, like
Well,
the
it's their
starting
workout
spots and shit.
uniforms.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Fucking
Silly me.
that death scene I think is the best one in the movie where he
Absolutely.
grabs the
The fat
drug
guy.
dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like slams those weights down on his head. That looked great.
All right. Deleting what's your favorite kill because both of ours is the same.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And the gore looks really good and with that yeah, I think that that is by far the best kill and it works really well. I did feel I did feel that the movie does two things, and one is a weird turn, but it uses fast forward in this movie very well.
Right.
Like, especially when Toxie's in the car with Bozo, or
Yes.
they're fast forwarding how fast, like they're showing fast forwarded film,
Mm-hmm.
but they're doing it really well. And they do it a couple other times in the movie,
Mm-hmm.
um, to show like speed on things. And they do it really well to the point where like you're like, is that sped up? Or is
Yeah.
it
The
but
film is just shooting at a higher frame, I guess. But um about the Bozo scene, okay. You know, the four kids at the gym who,
yeah.
you know, turned Melvin into the Toxic Avenger.
Uh,
It felt to me like they're the story, but then like he kills them real quick.
yeah.
You know, well, not really. I mean, we don't see what happens to the blonde girl, the brunette girl. He just like, I guess, uh,
Plays with her boobs and
he puts her ass on some hot rocks and
yeah.
shit. Bozo, he's dead. He
Yeah.
launched that motherfucker in the car and it
Yeah.
exploded and shit.
Yeah.
Um, I can't remember the other guy.
I don't remember either. Um,
I can't
but
remember how he dies. Fucking, it's right there. It's like,
it
oh
feels like
shit.
the movie is torn between this revenge of who turned him into the Toxic Avenger and a superhero that just stopped
Yeah, and
crime.
I'm gonna stop the Tromaville fucking like toxic
Ninja
spill
bad
plant.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
Um,
and then he punches that guy's liver out and shit or something.
yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
um, you know, it's kind of like the movie got away from you and you wanted to kind of like make it bigger instead of just like, no, those are the asshole kids. He needs to fucking murder those people and shit. Fucking for turning him into this thing, you know.
That I've okay, so that was the other thing that I was going to bring up was all right, so he kills Bozo, he kills I guess he kills the brunette or he just scars her butt up some.
Apparently
Um,
there's extra footage that shows them not dead, but it shows the blonde with like her hair cut off and shit and the brunette with like a bandage on her ass.
uh, okay. Yeah, you don't take boobs out of the world. Take
Yeah.
them fucking dudes out of the world though. But what I was going to say is when he goes back to the gym to get the girl, the blonde girl in the red leotard or whatever, that started feeling very slasher
Mm-hmm.
because he's just chasing her and she's scared and she
Yeah.
hides and then he's chasing her and then he hides and then
The
he's chasing.
fucking
So it felt very like, is this Friday the 13th? What the
uh,
fuck is happening here? Like it, so
POV shot of stabbing and shit or something
yeah,
with a cutoff fucking off
yeah,
screen.
yeah, and
Yeah.
he gets her with scissors, I think,
Yeah.
eventually, which makes sense, I guess, the hair cutting or whatever.
Yeah, I think they cut that from the movie because it's like, no, they needed to have their comeuppance and shit because of, you know, he goes after evil and they're
Right,
evil because
right.
they run over fuckers with their car and shit, you know.
And yeah.
Yeah. Then it looks like I do like every time that Bozo like he blames everything on being really stressed. I'm just
Yeah.
stressed and
Yeah.
shit. Fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Like
it's not the
it's
steroids at all, Bozo.
I can totally understand that, Buzzo.
Yeah,
And shit,
yeah, I'm
fucking
stressed too.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, Bozo.
I
And they're
think,
like, no, I gotta go home. I got church tomorrow.
yeah, I think
Fucking
the blonde girl, the way she like in the beginning, like yells at Melvin because he stressed the dude out
yeah.
because he stresses Bozo out.
That's
She's like,
Bozo.
look at the what you did to him. He's all stressed out now, and Melvin's just like, huh? And then he still apologizing. He's just like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to
Fucking the
upset
whole
him."
thing with the racquetball and shit, where he's like, "I'm gonna hit it, I'm gonna hit
Yeah,
it, I'm gonna hit it," and then he
yeah,
turns around and Melvin's sitting there watching and watching him, and he's just like, "Ah!" and fucking like, and see those moments in the movie really are like, okay, those are really good,
right.
funny moments. There's moments all over this that are just funnily weird, like
Yeah,
that, like him living in the trash, like the dumpster, I
yeah,
guess, kind of like place
yeah.
with like bubbling
Dump
toxic
yard and
waste.
shit. Yeah,
And like the blind girl makes him breakfast but doesn't take the wrapping off of like the single serve butters and shit,
yeah,
and
yeah,
just small things like that, especially the whole thing with the blind thing, fucking where
yeah,
she's like trying to reach around and it's like, I want to touch your face, no, I got
yeah,
acne and shit,
yeah.
fucking like, no, I've been melted by toxic waste, so
Yeah. When they first go, I guess, back to her place, they walk in the door and she knocks over like 60s fucking blind sticks. And I'm
yeah.
just like, and then she does like the sitcom, like,
Oops. Yeah, yeah.
like
That's
that's what I'm saying. Like she's the best character in the movie. Like
like
she's funny, she plays it, she understood the assignment
right. And she
and it's
can
great.
hams it up
Yeah.
to a sitcom
Yeah.
kind of like aspiration,
Right.
fucking like she knows where she wants to go. I don't think she gets there because this is the only Toxic Avenger with her in it and shit.
Yeah.
But
Well.
um
I thought she died at the end, but I was
no,
wrong. I
no,
thought
no.
I thought when Fat Man was shooting, he missed Toxie and hit her. But I guess I was just remembering it wrong.
Yeah, because she's in the next one, but a new actress.
Right.
And I think in the third one, she gets her sight back and stuff. They fix her eyes and shit. Fucking,
Yeah, yeah, of
we will
course.
not
Naturally.
be
Yeah.
going into the future of the Toxic Avengers. Fucking Toxie 2, Toxie 3, and
Nah.
then Toxie Citizen Toxie. We will not be going into those because I
Yeah.
feel
No,
like it loses the plot, you know. But
I mean, this one barely had the plot,
yeah,
but yes.
it was a Toxic Avenger movie. It had like there is no more that you need in a movie called The Toxic Avenger,
I
you
agree.
know.
I agree.
So I mean, anything more would just be like, well, they're just trying to be pretentious and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
look at all those art snobs and shit, fucking from New Jersey, you know. But that's what gives me hope for the new Toxic Avenger is that okay, because I know Lloyd Kaufman does have a hand in it, they can like take Lloyd's idea
Yeah.
and go, okay, well, we're not going to do that, but we can take small details from that and then incorporate it into this movie.
Yeah.
And
Put him in a room with a whiteboard and let him write down all of his ideas
yeah,
and then kick him the fuck out and then go, okay, now the adults are going to talk and we're going to decide which bits of these that we can see as a useful part of the movie. Because if, you know, Lloyd would be sitting there going, nah, I can make that head blow up for $14. And it's like, no, dude, we're going to use $3,000 and make it look good. Well,
yeah,
then you're an idiot. No,
yeah.
Lloyd, spend more money on your movie.
So
Like
so you
all the
want to put
money,
more boobs in this because the only ones you had were like some like
yeah, very random and
two
yeah,
two boobs. No, we need more boobs in
yeah.
this and shit. Fucking because
I
that's what
mean,
brings the
I'm
kid to
usually
the
not some,
theaters.
yeah, I'm not somebody to argue
Yeah,
boobs
I
in a
don't know.
movie.
Yeah.
I think the only time I've ever said like, okay, that's enough is fucking Hell Baby, where
Yeah,
she's just like awkwardly naked, full
poor
frontal
things.
for like
Like
3 minutes. Yeah,
I
and
feel
Poor
bad
Things
for
as
Emma
well.
Stone. Like,
Yeah,
She's trying to be artistic though, so.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Um,
But
but yeah,
yeah,
I think that overall this movie is good, and it's perfect in its way. Um,
right. It's
and
a
there,
classic.
right, and there's no comparison to it. Like they just like most movies that come out with sequels, the sequels are not as strong as the original.
Right.
Um, it's very obviously creative, original,
Right.
and I think that this movie deserves a lot more praise than it's given.
Hmm.
And I think that obviously this is the flagship trauma movie,
Hmm.
despite, Tromeo and Juliet and Class of Nukem
I
High,
will, yeah,
Nazi
Romeo
Surf
and Juliet
Ninjas.
is like like it's a lot better. It's Romeo and Juliet, but
Right, right,
there's a talking penis in it and
right,
shit.
as there should be.
And Lemmy.
Yeah.
But um that's something different. Whereas like
Well,
you
yeah,
talk
I know.
about
I'm just talking
trauma,
about the company, not whether
right?
Lloyd wrote it or bought the property or whatever.
Yeah,
Just talking about the company itself.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so this one stands out as its own bit of perfection.
Hmm.
But I think that the new one capitalized on this one and said, "Okay, I see what you did.
Yeah,
Now I'm going to do it better based on the fact that I love what you did. I'm
correct.
going to make it better."
And it
And I'm all for that.
and it takes like the cartooniness of like the Toxic Crusaders,
Mhm.
fucking the cartoon,
Right.
and kind of incorporates more lightheartedness, but yet keep it violence, keep it gory
Yeah.
in the remake,
Yeah.
keep that going, take what has been done, but just accentuate those things and make it different. Melvin is, it's not even Melvin. Fucking the Toxic Avenger, you know, played by a little person, which I think is perfect.
Yeah.
Like it creates something new, you
Yeah.
know?
And
So,
I think again, one of my big things with the new one is they focused on a good story to give a good reason,
right,
but they didn't overdo Dinklage's character. They didn't
right.
make him Melvin. They made him a vulnerable, trying stepdad that is like, it's something that people can relate to because
Right.
everybody either knows that guy, has had that experience. So like it's somebody that you know, which makes you connect. Melvin, I ain't never seen that outside of a movie. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I
the
mean?
difference
Like,
between a down on his luck guy and
right,
like a comically cartoon nerd,
right, exactly. Right.
fucking it's a
Yeah,
it's apples and oranges there,
yeah.
but fucking
Right,
I'm
right. That's what I'm
allergic to
saying.
apples or
But
something.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why the new one's so good is they
Right.
saw that and they went, I think that might have been a misstep.
Hmm.
And they made the bad guys outlandish in the new one, but they also made, like, let's say Kevin Bacon is Bozo's character.
His name
Like,
is Bozo.
right. So like they made him way more relaxed and
Right.
way more contained. So you feel more of him
Yes.
when he becomes unhinged, or you start to see the negative
Yeah.
real side behind him.
And the
So
movie technically is over once he defeats the Bozo character, because
right,
Bozo
because
is the
you
he's the focus of our
right,
character. Everything that Bozo, Kevin Bacon, does in this movie is a direct result of why the Toxic Avenger has to go after him. The
right.
SoundCloud rapper group works for him and
Yeah.
this, and then Toxie has to go after him and shit. And he
Yeah.
works with the mob, and so he's got to deal with that.
I think they just really wrapped that character up from like the city guy, like
Mhm.
in the original Toxic, the one that we're doing tonight, the fat
Yes.
guy, they wrapped him and Bozo up together.
Right. And but it
And
would have been nice to have like maybe some interaction that Bozo and his gang are doing this because of something that that guy wants, maybe some kind of interaction.
I mean, I think that we get that, and I think because the movie's so outlandish, I don't remember a single word being said.
Right.
But I know Kevin Bacon talks to that guy, and they explain their power dynamic
Right.
and what that man wants from Kevin Bacon and what Kevin Bacon wants from that man. Yeah, because I remember the guy was sitting at a like office table in Kevin Bacon's house,
Yeah.
and I remember that they had a conversation, but
Yes.
I was not watching that part. I was like just laughing at all the other shit in the movie.
Right.
So that's my
Giving
fault.
your
I need to
brain
go
time
back
to
and watch
catch
out.
up to
Yeah.
what the hell's
So like,
going
yeah,
on.
just
So,
process all the silly shit that was there.
right.
But yeah, I mean,
Word. In that case, Jacob, would you go see this in the theater?
I want to say yes, but I no, I wouldn't.
I think I would. I think,
Yeah, I mean, maybe if
especially
you
if they
called
had,
me and was like Toxie's in the theater, I'd be like, yeah, all right.
especially if like they had a popcorn bucket where it's like a bucket of toxic ooze and it
Yeah,
looked like it was, that'd be groovy.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, freaking, physical copy.
No, I don't think
You
so.
don't have a physical copy of this
I
movie?
don't think so.
Okay.
I,
I have
I
a,
might have one on DVD.
okay. I think I have like a 4 pack that I got and it came with like the Toxic Crusaders and shit, but I know
Uh,
I got that. I think I have it on VHS,
yeah,
so cult
yeah.
classic.
I might have it on DVD, but I can't even promise that. So I'll probably just say no.
Nice.
Cult classic, yeah, obviously.
Yes. Yes, this is very there is a specific group of before the remake,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
uh
Because now it's gonna blow up. Everybody's gonna be like, yeah, I love the original. I'm like,
oh
you
yeah.
didn't even
You
know
don't
that
even
that
know.
shit existed.
You ain't no trauma. No trauma fan.
Yeah, you ain't no
Yeah.
trauma fight.
Would you recommend this movie, Jacob?
Nah,
I think yeah, if it was like
just leave it. Just leave it where it is.
maybe, I don't know.
I mean, you
I
go
think
tell
I would
people about it.
ridicule someone who hasn't seen it. Like I have never
Yeah,
seen the
yeah, yeah,
original
yeah,
Toxic
yeah.
Avenger. What?
Well, where can I
You know?
watch it? I don't know.
Everywhere. It's
Yeah.
free everywhere. You can probably
Well,
watch it
no,
on
that's what I'm
Tubi.
saying. Like, I would ridicule somebody for not
Oh.
seeing it, but I also wouldn't tell them how to.
Oh,
I would
okay.
just be like, "Fuck you, dude! It doesn't exist anymore. Like, you missed it."
You're dead to
No,
me. You're dead
I
to
don't
me.
think. I don't think I would recommend it unless I knew somebody liked movies like that. Then I wouldn't
Hmm.
recommend it, just because, like, whatever, dude. Like,
Right.
you missed it.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's over. It's over. It's done. The
Yeah,
time has passed.
yeah,
So yeah.
exactly.